I would say take your sock off, but we charge for something like that.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
It's the final hours of having 6-year-olds in this house. How do you feel, Lyndle?
Scared.
Besides being a little scared of a scary dream that you had last night, how do you feel about being 7 when you wake up in the morning?
A little bit sad and excited.
I'm a little bit sad and excited too.
I don't want to stop being 6.
It's a great age. Being 6 is awesome. Is Jenny B. Jones 6 or is she 7 sometimes?
She's 5. She's 5.
Well, in Jenny B. Jones first grader.
Oh, she's 6.
Yeah. But every first grader turns 7.
Yeah. No, Julie B. first grader is only when she's 6.
Okay.
And what kind of a theme are we doing for your birthday party this year?
Is it cake?
Yes.
It's fine.
So tomorrow is not your party though. Tomorrow is your actual birthday.
I know.
Your party's not for a couple of days. So you're like, your is it cake theme isn't going to be
It's 2
until 2 days later. 2 days after tomorrow.
2 days.
Okay, Bear. How are you feeling about your birthday being tomorrow?
Really excited.
Just excited? No,
Not sad at all.
no other emotion at all.
No other emotion.
Just excitement.
Me and Mommy feel sad and excited.
What makes you so excited to be 7?
Just being so.
Little minions.
It seems like a big jump from 6 to 7. 7 seems a lot older.
It does.
All right, you guys stayed up way too late last night for New Year's Eve.
Oh, this is
Let's go to bed.
story.
This is always the tricky part of their birthday party being a different day than their birthday is like, I think they have this expectation because I always have in the past decorated for their birthday and then their party. And so I feel like I have to do something for tomorrow, and just on the heels of all of December with our visitor from the North Pole, the whole month of December, and then Christmas, and then we've had a couple of like lost teeth, and then New Year's, and then their birthday, and then their birthday party. It's just like, I feel like I'm running out of gas at this point in the year, but there's so many people I've connected with on Instagram that have children that have birthdays either in December, right before Christmas, or right after Christmas in December or early January, and it is definitely one of those things that you want to create the separation between Christmas and birthday, like definitely different paper, make it a totally separate event, but it is a lot, like just being the parent creating this magic for your children, and to have twins on top of that. We are lucky that they all but 2 years, so this is 5 out of 7 years that they've chosen the same theme for their party, and this year it's Is It Cake? Can I help you? I was just talking on here about how we've been lucky that most of the time for their birthday they have the same theme, except for a couple of times that, actually one time it was unicorn and, or 2 years in a row it was unicorn and trucks.
Right.
And so I went out to our bin just now and I still have the happy birthday banner from unicorn and trucks.
What else you get?
Just a couple streamers, but I was thinking we should get a reusable happy birthday banner that's generic, like gender neutral, generic, that we put up every year on their birthday.
Oh yeah.
And just like that will be the expectation, is that we will have this one banner that is up, maybe with some balloons and stuff for the actual birthday, so that I don't have this whole like we need to decorate 2 times thing. I think that would make a big difference.
But I mean, what are we planning on doing tonight? Just these?
Just these,
Okay.
I think. But this one is unicorn. Should I grab the monster truck one or should I?
You still have it?
Yes. But like we don't have to put the unicorn on it. And these are pretty generic. You know, they're not
All right.
super girly. So we could just take the unicorn part off.
I'm really tired, so the less work, the better.
Okay. All right, perfect. I think that'll be our yearly gender neutral tradition. It's a little bit weird on the spacing. And like those things are kind of weird. They're, I don't know, just the way that they're doubled up in the middle and not on the ends, and that they're,
Oh, those things?
yeah, the spacing's really weird.
Yeah.
No one cares though.
Yeah. But
Oh,
it's so much better.
no, that's way worse. What if we loop that one up on top of that, on that side?
That, yeah.
That'll help maybe a little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so much better. I don't like that the yellow and the greens are lined up on both sides.
Why not?
I don't know. Oh well.
Hey, have we talked about your bunion surgery at all?
I don't think so. I'm just like ignoring the fact that it's even gonna happen.
Like next week.
I know.
Rachel's undergoing surgery next week.
In like 6 days, 5.5 days.
You're going under the knife.
I am.
You're gonna have half a foot.
I know. I just like don't even want to acknowledge it. That's really awkward. What do you want me to say?
Well, why don't you say why you're doing it, what you're doing? How about the 5 W's?
How, what, where, when, why?
Who?
Who, what, where, when, why, how? Well, my entire family has horrible bunions. You know what I've learned in opening up a little bit on Instagram about the fact that I'm doing this is that there's a lot of misconceptions about bunions.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like how so?
First, that they're a growth that needs to be removed, which they're not. And I think I even thought that to an extent up until fairly recently. So a bunion is, I'll put my x-ray here, and mine's actually not even that bad yet, but it still causes me pain. And so it's, the alignment of the bones is off. Like normally it's like the big toe bone, but for me it's the big toe bone, and then I also have like a deformity of my foot. Apparently it doesn't look deformed. Do you think it looks deformed?
No.
But he said he could tell right when he walked in the room that I also had like the other metatarsal misalignment just by looking at my foot, even before he saw the x-ray. So mine is like the next 2 bones over are also tilted.
I would say take your sock off, but we charge for something like that.
Haha. So you can see here. This is my bone like angling out. That's an adorable foot, isn't it? Look at my toenail polish. So this is my bone pointing out this way, and what they do is they straighten it back out and put some hardware up here to keep the bone straight. And that corrects your bunion. And what they used to do is they would like go shave off the bone, and it would remain pointed at the wrong angle. They would just like literally shave off part of the bone so that there wouldn't be a bump there anymore. But like you would still have all the pain.
That's what they would do to fix it?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Or I think they might like cut it and like move the bone to where it's angling back in. I'm not really sure, but it had a not great success rate. The old way of doing bunion surgery was like 50-50. Now that they have this new surgery called the lapiplasty, it's like a 97% success rate where people are pain-free and they don't ever have any kind of like relapse. So it's a really good surgery and procedure now compared to what it used to be. And so I started looking into it back when we first got married. Remember that?
Yep.
Because I was in pain from like the shoes I was wearing at work every day. That definitely makes it worse. But now that I'm doing a lot of walking, and even when I run, it'll throb after that. And so just like my normal pace of life is causing me pain. And so at that point they say like definitely do surgery if it's affecting your life. And so I can't lay in bed at night. Like I can't lay on my side with this against the bed because it will hurt. Or even if I'm laying on this side, I use a weighted blanket, but even just like a normal weight blanket, putting pressure on that hurts. So I've decided to go ahead and do the procedure. I was going to do it first. Laurie also needed it done. I was going to do mine first, but for some reason we switched and she ended up doing hers first. Do you remember why?
Is it just because she's moving back to Missouri?
I don't think that was why, but anyway, she got hers done in November, 1st of November, and it went great, except she got a post-op infection a couple weeks after. So she was healing really well and doing great, and then she got this infection, and so that set her back quite a bit. But it's like literally the first time the surgeon has ever had a post-op infection, and she happened to have they closed the wound with zip ties, and she happened to have her zip ties taken out a little bit earlier than they normally would, and so she thinks that that's what ended up like opening the wound and caused the infection. So she's doing a lot better now. She's on the right cocktail of antibiotics, and I think she's gonna make a full recovery. But yeah, so Tuesday I am going in to have my bunion corrected, and I don't really have one on my right foot at all, so it's really strange. But like if you look at all the women in my family on my mom's side, almost every single one of us has.
Everyone except for your mother. It's weird.
Except for my mom. My sister's is so dramatic, but like it doesn't cause her pain at all. So they don't recommend doing surgery if you're not in any pain. I think
Weird.
like cosmetically or to like wear certain shoes you would have, like there's so many shoes she can't wear because of the angle of her foot. But yeah, my aunts and uncle, or not uncles, my aunts, maybe my uncle, I don't know. Does it affect men too?
I have no idea.
My grandma, everybody has horrible bunions.
Such a funny word.
I know, bunion.
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of old people.
Yeah, it's very...
This is like an old person surgery.
Exactly. Very geriatric in nature.